Hi, come on in. Come on in. Did you miss me this weekend? It's been a crazy day. Absolutely crazy. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'll be right back already. Levi, he's like that kid that interrupts you when you're on the phone. Good morning. I'm sitting in a different spot. No light behind my head. A little hint of a light coming down over here, and the picture's not quite as sharp. It's really odd how in different spots in this house, literally 4 feet from where I was before, the signal is even worse. I don't know. I don't know. But I have news today. I have a package, my first package ever from AliExpress. And that's what we're going to look at today. AliExpress is an online marketplace, like several other marketplaces like Amazon and Temu and Shine and Wish, but they do things a little bit differently. With AliExpress, when you check out your order, doesn't matter how many items are in it, you do one checkout. But when it's shipped, it comes directly from the supplier. It's not gathered together and then put into one bag and shipped to you. These came in 6 different packages. And then on the last day of delivery, when it got through customs put it in one bag and combined 5 out of the 6 items into one final bag. I was a little surprised. I opened this up and I saw different packages from different sellers. But the good thing is, this was ordered on February 4th. It arrived on February 18th. It took exactly 2 weeks for everything to get here, which is pretty comparable to most places like Shine and Temu and whatnot. Average time is 10 to 14 days. So that's very, very comparable. So I was very pleased with AliExpress for the shipping and the constant updates. Oh my gosh. I didn't ever have to check to see if my item was coming or where it was. Every time my item moved, I got an email update. I didn't have to go to the site to check it. It just automatically let me know where my package was in the transit process. So that was an A+ also for me. So let's see what's in here, because I want to let you know how comparable these things are to where we might be shopping elsewhere. You know what elsewhere is, right? Okay, let's start with this. This is a cell phone case. Now, all the prices and my links will be down below. This was only a couple of bucks. And in my last video, you saw me haul 2 or 3 phone cases that were averaging about $3 a piece. This was definitely lower priced, but not lower quality. This is a beautiful phone case. I went and got something a little different. Nice silicone type case made for my phone. This one, however, has almost a fuzzy interior. Can you see that? That's like felt lining in there. That I like. None of the other cases that I got from another shopping place had that. So that's a bonus on this one. This was cheaper by almost $1. So I was very happy with that. And I went back and I looked to see if there were other items in that similar, like phone cases and whatnot, and they all came in under the expected prices that I had been paying, and that includes their shipping. Now, with AliExpress, excuse me, each item, you get billed for tax on your item and shipping if necessary. Some places you'll ship for free, some items. You have the option with AliExpress to select either if you want free shipping or if you want a different option. And if you click on free shipping, your price will go up a little bit, but not a lot. And there are no delays because it doesn't fall into that USA situation that we're having with the tariffs and getting around the de minimis loophole you know, where they're sending things and trying to get away from paying shipping, AliExpress pays the shipping. So that problem does not exist for them. All right, this item, you saw me get the exact same item from a different shop. It comes with the glue and the screws. If you look in there, you can see the screws. And just a sticker for identification, which we don't need. And this is another one of those hook racks. It has 8 hooks, and I love that they're rounded. There's no point, there's nothing to catch on, whatever. These are great. The one I had gotten before opened, it slid that way. This one, as you can see, slides in the other direction. So the 2 of these will go on the insides of my closet wall on either side of the entryway. This one will go onto the right side because it slides from the right to the left. So I can pull it out towards the opening. And the other one will go on this side because that one slides from the left to the right. So now I've made use of my vertical space. Very well made, nice solid wood, good metal. All right, there's your track. Your track has a clip to release it. There's a little clip right here that you push it up and you release the track out so that you can mount this to the wall with the screws. I don't recommend using the glue unless you're in an apartment and you can't screw something in. They don't allow you to, but it's nice that you have that option. And then you simply just slide the track back over it again. It catches on that clip, goes right back into place and stops. So you don't ever have to worry about coming all the way out and falling on the floor. And this will hold it. So one of these is going to be for all my spaghetti scrap night dresses that you're always seeing me get all the time because I just love them so much. The other will probably be for my camis, belts. I don't know what else I'll put on it. I don't know, but just the fact that I'm making use of wall space so that I don't run out of closet space or shelf space or anything else. I love all this stuff in my tiny home. Now, that was almost penny for penny the same as the last item that I got from a different store. So I'm very happy. The quality is an identical item. There's nothing different about it other than the direction that it opens from, and then I got it from a different seller in a different online marketplace. I got it from AliExpress. So the even including shipping, it still came in almost penny for penny. Right? Comparable. So far, I'm really happy with AliExpress. I've had mixed reviews. I've heard mixed reviews. I've read mixed reviews. And I said, I'm going to find out for myself and for you guys what's really going on. Okay. This next item. Hi, Mr. Levi. What you doing, Mr. Levi? He says, Mommy, I want lovies, but you can't get to me. Sorry, you have to wait, baby. This is a set of 5. These are silverware trays. I chose to get the individual trays. These are sturdy, but I'm going to show you. I chose to get the individual trays that are interlocking. They have these little lips on them here. Can you see the little grooves? Where when you put them next to each other, they lock on to keep them from shifting around or separating while they're in your drawer. These will hold the standard size forks, spoons, big spoons. I have longer kitchen knives, and I'm pretty sure that they're not going to fit in this, but that's okay because I do have one longer one that I saved when I brought it with me when I left Arizona. These are great material, very, very well made, very solid, and they're deep. This will probably hold, I would say, a good 12 to 14 pieces of utensils of any size. So I've got regular forks, short salad forks, soup spoons, teaspoons, and I'm not sure, maybe some of my knives will fit in the 5th one, but I like that I can arrange them any way I want. If I want to put them side by side, I can. If I want to put them on end with each other, all right, I can put them next to each other on the end. You see how it hooks even that way, like an L? That's pretty cool. I like these. So very, very happy with that. That's a set of 5. The prices will be down below, but it was just a couple of bucks. It didn't cost much. And I apologize for not putting the prices on the packages. I was just so excited to get these items, right? This is my first AliExpress order. I'm thrilled. So far, I'm very, very, very thrilled. All right, let's see what else we got. This is a set of 4, and these are corner bumpers. Now, they call these baby protectors or baby proofers. I got them because in my tiny home, when I walk from my living space into my kitchen, I go around the edge of where my range is. And it's going to have those 2 corners on it. I want to protect my hips. Okay, it's going to take me a while to get used to maneuvering where I'm not bumping into those corners. So I got these, and these are great. These are very foamy, very cushy, extremely cushy, and you can see how thick they are. All right, and they're extremely cushioned. They're just going to slide onto the corner. I got them in the brown. My countertops are butcher block. My bottom cabinets are really dark. I got them in a chocolate. I know no matter what, unless I got them in an ivory to match the butcher block, they're going to stand out. But standing out versus getting black and blues and bruises is a lot better. So this is a set of 4, and this came in at a lower price, almost half the price of one of your favorite shopping marketplaces. We all know what that is, right? But same identical item, including the shipping and tax on this, was still lower at AliExpress. So very happy with these, very happy with the quality. And what else do we have left in here? A couple more things. Okay. I wanted to test out their little hand dishcloths. Now, this was a set of 2. And this was 91, I believe 91 cents for 2. And that price stuck in my head because I found it odd. It's just a set of 2. They're really nice. They feel like damask. They're very soft kitchen washcloths. They have a nice border on the edge of them. You get one in the light blue and one, it's kind of like a corally pink. It's not a pink. It's almost like a coral color. The quality is excellent. These are actually a little thicker than the ones that you might get at another marketplace online. These are definitely have a thicker quality to them. They're more substantial. They're a little bit better made. So basically 50 cents a piece with shipping and whatnot, as opposed to getting 5 or 6 or 10 of them for 79 cents. But the ones that are cheaper elsewhere are also cheaper in quality. So I'm okay with these. I think for the quality, for the extra thickness of them, for basically everything about them, I think 2 for $1, that's still a really good deal. And that includes the little shipping and tax. One of the things that I did notice, if you haven't shopped AliExpress yet, when you check out, after you check out, you won't find that same bulk invoice. What you will find is individual invoices from each vendor that you purchased from. And on those invoices, it will give you the price you paid for the item, and then off to the side, it'll give you the higher price, which is with tax and shipping. So you know what your final price on that particular item was. I like that. All right. It shows you how it breaks it down. AliExpress also gives you price adjustments. You do have to go in and hunt for them, but they do give you price adjustments. You can earn coins to use for shopping. It's kind of like getting credits that you might get elsewhere. You can earn coins and put those towards your shopping. So I'm just starting to explore the program. If you have any experience with AliExpress of any kind, your shopping experience, if you're learning about the site, if you know about the site and how it functions, by all means, please share that information. Leave some comments down below. Send me an email. Put my email address up here for you, Connie'sLittleCorner@gmail.com. Let's learn about this together because so far what I'm learning, I like. And based on this order, I'm going to be ordering more for my tiny little home from AliExpress. So the last item that I got for you, and I haven't even taken the cellophane off it yet, this is a collapsible dish drainer. In my tiny home, or if you have an RV or a camper, or if you just want to save space in your own house, I wanted to get something that I can pick up and put away easily. This, I'll show you what this is. This is for the silverware compartment. This is your collapsible strainer. Can you see how tiny that is? I can fold this flat, stick it down underneath the kitchen sink, out of sight, don't have to have it visible, pull it out when I want it, and just pop it open. And it's tight. Push it around, get it on open. Right? So it's deep. It's like a basin, but this will fit in a standard size double sink. If you have the 2-bowl sinks that are equal size, this will fit because I did the measurements before I ordered it. All right. Oh, got to push the corners out. So on the inside, you can see it has these little pegs. It's full of drain holes, and it's got all these little pegs that will support your dishes as you put them in there. It'll keep them from sliding around inside. This is the end for your silverware. This, you see all these little holes around here? This pops onto there. I'm going to get it popped on. Once you pop it on, you actually don't have to take it off, but it came separately for shipping. Not sure why, but that's okay. So that's how it goes. It just sits on the end like that. You stand your silverware up inside of it, and it keeps your silverware from flopping around. It'll move around a little in there, but because there's a ridge in here too, can you see that little ridge? Because there's a ridge right there, your silverware won't skitter into that, so to speak. So you have designated spots for your silverware and your utensils. When it's done, you simply that's it. I just pushed it down with my thumbs on the bottom. It collapses. You can let it sit out, stand it up in your sink for a couple minutes, let it air dry, and then just grab it and slide it underneath. Even with this divider on it, you can see it doesn't really make it any higher. This is good, thick, quality plastic. I am actually impressed with the quality of this. I think it was about $7, and I found this to be less expensive at AliExpress than at one of your other favorite online marketplaces. I did find one similar to this at Amazon and Shine, and actually identical thing to it actually, but not as well priced as this one was. So if you're willing to wait the 2 weeks for the shipping, the trays, the black trays, actually came in 4 days. So they must have been somewhere in the United States, but I got those really quick, and then I waited for these other 5 items. So I'm really happy with this. This is solid. These are not flimsy. This is thick. And if you look at the bottom, you can see how it's molded. These pieces are not add-ons. They're actually molds that's just pushed through. So there's nothing to snap off. And it's not sharp. Love this. Love what I saved. Love the prices on this. Hi, Mr. Levi. I love you too. So I know that's short and that's little, but that's my first AliExpress order. When I experiment, when I try something new, I keep it to a minimum. I try to keep it to a variety. And as you can see, all these things are household. Little bit of everything I wanted to dabble in. I wanted to do comparison because these are things that you've seen me get from other online marketplaces. On this, I'm going to rate Ali a 10 out of a 10. AE, as they call it for short, AliExpress. Excellent job on these. Great quality on the items. Yes, you're going to find a variety there, and you might not be happy, but shop careful. Just like you would on any other online marketplace. I will be doing another order probably in about 2 weeks. I'll be sending out another order because in the upcoming week, we're going to find out. You want to find out what's going on just around the corner now? Wow. Okay, just around the corner is the delivery of my tiny home. It is 99% completed. The range and the refrigerator are being installed today. The dishwasher, I believe, is going to go in by Friday. We had a little hiccup. The dishwasher that originally was going to go in didn't get delivered. It was nowhere to be found. So I selected a new one, and Ryan, he's the master coordinator. He's working with his crew to make sure that they get that and get that put in by Friday. Friday afternoon, I'm going to go down and do a walkthrough, and I'm going to have my first official introduction to my finished home, right? Toilets in, showers in, all the framing is done, the electrical is done, the plumbing is done. We were just waiting on these appliances to get those in to finish off the space. Everything is almost ready for it to leave the factory and go to its land, to go to its home for the home. So, am I going to give you a ton of pictures today? Nope. I'm just going to give you a couple because I want you to see the first thing that you're ever going to see when you go to my home is you're going to see the porch. So, look at the pictures. There's the big view of the finished porch and the front door to walk in. And that's the entryway. You can see now the wall that the door opens up against. That's going to be my conversation wall, or all my signs and tchotchkes and whatnot that I got to go out on the porch. That's the wall they're all going to go on. So if you can close your eyes and imagine all those silly signs and the planters with the flowers and the little ants and a couple other things that I haven't shown you that are going to go out there. That's, yeah. So you can tell I'm smiling. I'm getting happier by the minute. But it's been crazy going back and forth. I have to arrange for an electrician, obviously, to do the electrical hookups. The home that was there before mine was a massive double wide with 2 outside sheds. Both sheds had power going to it. So obviously the power lines have to be rerun to reach my tiny home and minimized. In other words, get rid of anything extra that might be sticking out above the ground. And then the plumbing has to be hooked up. Obviously, the black water drain has to be hooked up, and the feed has to be hooked up, and then everything has to be water pressured and tested to make sure that we're all sound and sealed after delivery. Then the fun part comes. Then in less than 2 weeks, actually 2 weeks from today, March 5th, March 4th, 2 weeks from yesterday, the movers will be picking up my stuff and moving everything into my tiny home and into my tiny shed. And then my part begins unpacking and getting everything as much put away as I can. I won't be putting anything up on the walls because, as you know, I have to finish all the sheetrock. But that's where we're at, guys. We're in the final mile. All right. We're in the last couple of meters of what I thought was going to be a long race, but 6 weeks from the time they started the house until the time it was finished. That's all it took. Now, I do want to let you know, for those of you that are interested in purchasing a tiny home, when you purchase your tiny home, your price of your home does not include your hookups, all right, to wherever you're going to put it. Does not include the cost of your electrician or your plumber to do your connections. That's separate, and that's based on where you put your house. Excuse me. I budgeted about $1,500 for that because I knew when I found the site, I knew what had to be done, and I'm pretty familiar with costs. So I did budget. It's coming in under budget, which is good. But I just want you to know and some tiny home builders will, you'll have to pay a separate fee to have your home delivered to wherever it's going. But with Phoenix Building Solutions, they incorporated that fee into the price of the home. So when I tell you this entire home with delivery and setup, right, and including what I have to pay for the plumber and the electrician, everything brand new, full-size appliances, all the cabinetry work, all the plumbing, my customizations, everything under $75,000. I kid you not. I kid you not. If you're looking to live basically rent free, this is the way to go. Why have a mortgage? I don't have a mortgage. I have a land lease, but it's minimal. It's smaller than your car payment. I'll guarantee you that. And of course, we're all going to have a utility bill wherever we go. But to live in this, it's worth it. To have that peace of mind, to have plenty of money to be able to go back and forth and fly to see mama and travel and see my friends in New York and do some other things that I have to do. I have a lot of personal matters to take care of. Yeah, it's nice to have some financial freedom and still have money in the bank and be able to save 2/3 of my monthly income. So I'm a happy camper. That's it. If you liked what you saw from AliExpress, give it a big thumbs up because it's getting a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you share this video and you like this video because it's the views and the likes that keep this up in the algorithms and it keeps this channel going and growing. And if you're not yet subscribed to Connie's Little Corner, please consider it. It would also help me. It's free. All these things I just mentioned are completely free with no lifetime obligations. It's the one thing you can do for this channel or any channel that you watch. So guys, remember, I got my coffee and like lightning, everything is happening around here. I'll be back soon with some more stuff from elsewhere and a walkthrough video of my finished home. Stay hydrated. Above all else, please stay sweet. Cross your fingers. Everything continues to go well on the home front here for me. And I will catch you soon with surprises.